This is TV 38, entertaining Boston. This is the TV 38 News.
Hello, happy Friday, and we thank you for joining us here for TV 38 News at 9 o'clock. I'm Scott Wallen.
And I'm Sarah Underwood. Here to look at some of the stories we're following tonight. Becoming an aquatic creature. The latest technology giving users a wild water ride. A German television special leads to a possible answer about this alleged Whitey Bulger video. And New England is blanketed in white as old man winter refuses to let up. The storm is still going pretty strong right now as we take a live look in Framingham. But just keep in mind, everyone, no worries. Spring is really on the way, we promise.
We'll keep telling ourselves that after the biggest snowstorm since, what, the middle of January, right? Ken, well, more than a month now.
January 14th.
It was, okay.
That's what I do all day. I look at these records and stuff.
Yeah.
I lead such an exciting life. That's what I do. Yeah, and the storm's not over yet. We still have maybe another inch on top of whatever you have out there. Let's show you the radar now, and I can show you exactly what's going on. Still, a lot of blue on here. The blue indicates the moderate to heavy snow, and it's moving toward the east, but see, there's more out toward the west of us, which means we have to go through all of that before everything begins to taper off. But it will after about the next hour. Gradually it will end, but see the white stuff in there? That's regular old snow. That's the stuff that's coming down moderately at this time. 8 inches of snow in Beverly, 8 inches of snow in Revere, mostly to the north and east of the Boston area. They've had the most snow, but even in and around the Boston area, we've had 6, 7 inches of snow. Many areas reporting at least 6 inches just about everywhere. And we're not done yet. I'll tell you when it'll all taper off.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon. And the weekend, by the way, not too bad. I'll tell you about that, too.
Okay, good.
Well, good thing it's vacation week. Made it a little bit easier on the roadways today. But if you're trying to get out of the airport, I mean, the New York airports, Philly, even here at Logan, right?
Yeah, a lot of delays. Dozens were delayed at Logan. In fact, some passengers waited as long as 6 hours to get off the ground. Mass Highway sent more than 4,000 trucks out to battle the elements and clear things for drivers. And the nasty weather may have led to the derailment of a Green Line train near the reservoir station. Paul Burton is live in Framingham now. And Paul, this has been a trying day for travelers, to say the least.
Sarah, a very trying, busy, long, cold, and wet day. From Logan Airport to the commute ride home, the snow has caused problems. Even here in Framingham, as you can see, the streets are still very much snow-covered, and it's getting very slippery outside, which means plow drivers will be out throughout the night clearing the streets. It's been a busy night for plow drivers, and it's far from over.
Well, it's a long-duration storm, so you gotta pace yourself. And then
driver Brian Dwar has been plowing these streets in Framingham for 20 years. He says this storm's not too bad to keep up with.
Like down here in Speed Street, there's a bad hill, so when I'm scraping it, I'll apply material so the cars can make it up the hill.
It's been a steady snowfall all day, so Patrick Primavera and Nick Busa decided to hoof it tonight.
Parents won't let me drive, so we're walking to Burger King.
See, we're old enough to drive, but it's too dangerous out right now. We'd rather save gas and walk everywhere.
At Logan Airport, it was shattered dreams of vacations snowed in, dozens of cancellations.
No, we're stuck here.
The Harcourt family was on their way to Mexico, but their plane canceled.
So now what? Now we're waiting. We're going to get a room, wait till tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get out tomorrow in the afternoon.
Back here live in Framingham, plow drivers have been out since 2 this afternoon with more than 130 pieces of equipment. They have more than 250 miles worth of road just to plow here. But as you can see, like I said, the roads are still very much snow covered, so they'll be out here throughout the night until the snow stops and the streets are completely clear. Sarah.
All right, Paul, thank you so much. And state police say there were some accidents, but most were minor.
Well, a lot of folks are on vacation and not bothered by this storm at all this week. But if you're close to home, why not make the best of it? This is the Bradford Ski Hill area in Haverhill, and it's done a great business all week, especially today. They usually make their own snow at Bradford. Several inches of the real stuff, however, just makes it all the better.
Lots of instructors here today, and the snow's beautiful, and it's a holiday weekend, and everyone's having a ball here at Bradford.
Good crowd today?
Oh, great crowd. Good kids. Everyone's having a good time.
Total accumulation.
And even if you were on the roadways or shoveling your sidewalk, we can look at the bright side. The end is in sight tonight. In other news, there are new questions tonight about an investigation into a restaurant fire that killed 2 Boston firefighters.
The fire commissioner wants the investigating panel to take another look. Paul Cahill and Warren Payne were killed last August. They were fighting a grease fire at the Taiho restaurant in West Roxbury. The flames and gases exploded in the ceiling, and it came crashing down on the 2 men. Autopsy reports indicate one firefighter was legally drunk and the other had traces of cocaine in his system. The panel never looked at those reports.
Before you can make that determination that this did not have an effect, I think you have to find out what were the levels of possible impairment and then talk to medical experts.
The Boston Firefighters Union said this first report should be enough, but it doesn't appear the matter will be put to rest just yet.
Well, is it Whitey Bulger and his girlfriend, or isn't it? Well, a couple in Germany say they are the ones who are on a videotape, not Bulger and his girlfriend, Catherine Gregg. The video was taken in Italy last spring by a DEA agent on vacation. And when it was shown on German television this week, somebody called authorities and said, "Those are members of my family." The couple's been interviewed. The FBI is checking their passports and hotel receipts to confirm their story. Well, the weather certainly was not a problem for the Red Sox down in Florida today.
Absolutely. It was sunny and warm, of course, in Fort Myers. And as Dan Roach explains, fans had their first chance to watch the players take the field.
Oh, there's no question. It's wonderful to be down here in Fort Myers, Florida. It's just great to be around the game of baseball, especially this time of year, and yeah, especially with the weather going on up there in New England. And for those lucky fans that were down here today for the first workout of the spring, well, they got to see plenty of baseball. And let's begin with a quiz. How about this? Who's this glove-masked man standing behind the glove? Well, it's a little hint for you. He does a wonderful jig. That's Jonathan Papelbon having a little fun with the fans as he comes out onto the field. Yes, it was a full house for the Sox' first full squad workout of the spring, and some lucky fans, and a lot of kids especially, got some autographs. No question, this had to be the highlight of their February school vacation. And coming up a little bit later on in sports, we'll have much more. We'll hear from the players as well on their first full squad workout of the spring. It's nice to have baseball back, no question about it. That's the very latest from Fort Myers, Florida. I'm Dan Roach, TV 38 Sports.
John McCain presidential campaign takes another hit. It's a problem that he may have to deal with until September.
And making like a dolphin this summer, the watercraft turning heads at this year's boat show.
The market got a boost late in an up-and-down trading session today, and the numbers look like this at the close of the day. The Dow up 96 to 12,381. The NASDAQ ahead 3.5 today, and the S&P was up 10.5 points.
And another live look in Framingham as we near the end of this heavy snowstorm. I'll be right back, everyone.
The other night I ordered twin lobsters, but they look nothing alike.
At Andelman & Andelman, we'll fight to get you 2 lobsters that bear a striking resemblance to one another.
The Phantom Gourmet, Saturday and Sunday at 11 on TV 38. This is Stanley. Stanley loves basketball. Fortunately for Stanley, there's basketball on TV 38.
Ref, you gotta call that. This is my house.
Maryland, Miami, Saturday at 2 on TV 38.
If you kick it, hit it, throw it, shoot it, run it, or catch it. Don't miss the New England Youth Sports Festival at Gillette Stadium this Friday through Sunday. Registration and more info at newenglandyouthsportsfestival.com. Sponsored by Shaw's, WBZ-TV, and the Boston Globe.
Next time you need to fly, try Manchester Boston Regional Airport. A successful trip begins and ends with a positive experience at the airport. For your next flight, try Manchester Boston Regional Airport and discover a better way to travel.
Hi, I'm Herb Chambers. If you're looking for a great deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle, this is an event that you don't want to miss.
Our President's Day sale has been extended till the end of the month at all 44 Herb Chambers dealerships. You'll find huge markdowns, low finance rates, special programs, and high trade-in allowances on over 10,000 new and pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs in stock now. It's the event you've been waiting for, our President's Day sale, extended till the end of the month. At Herb Chambers, we've got it. HerbChambers.com.
I hate to ask this, but are you just treating me special because I booked with Hotels.com and you know I'm going to write a review of my stay?
Yes.
Hotel reviews from people like you. Welcome to Hotels.com.
Rich Kirklandby, TV 38 Communicast. In all likelihood, tomorrow morning's highways will be snow affected, so plan your commute early tomorrow morning because it'll still be a snowy situation. Also, any work crews we had last night, early tomorrow morning, they've been canceled because of the snowstorm. Keep in mind, though, that Sunday night will be very busy in highways leaving New Hampshire and Maine, like 93 and 95, as everybody comes back, or many people come back from the long holiday weekend and the vacation week. Also, on the Turnpike in Sturbridge will be slow by 84 for the same reason. Now let's get back to the studio.
Rich Kirkland, thank you very much. From the campaign trail, Senator John McCain is facing another campaign hurdle today. The likely Republican nominee was told by the Federal Election Commission that he may have to use public funding to buy advertising. And because of monetary restrictions that go along with that, his advertising dollars would be limited until September. McCain, however, says he's not worried about any potential money problems.
With Senator Hillary Clinton in a must-win situation in Ohio and Texas, the Democratic candidate is now fighting off the growing feeling that she is ready to throw in the towel. Clinton was asked by several news outlets if this week's debate marked the beginning of the end for her presidential hopes. She steadfastly maintains that is not the case.
Meanwhile, it's more good news for the Barack Obama camp. In the past 2 weeks, more than 24 superdelegates have thrown their support behind the Illinois senator. Some Clinton backers are having second thoughts about perhaps leaving her for Obama or at least moving to an undecided stance.
And this week's Democratic debate is being criticized by our own John Keller.
Wasn't Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama feeling his wrath, but rather the audience that he is declaring the stooges of the week.
Was it just me, or did you notice something annoying about last night's Democratic presidential debate? There must have been at least 100 interruptions for applause from the crowd at the University of Texas, which was packed with partisans of Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. And these were rarely the sort of spontaneous reactions to a sharp line or funny joke that you would expect from a live audience. This was trained SEAL behavior. Partisan approval of even the most tired campaign cliches, apparently designed to clue the home audience in on the fact that the candidate they're watching has just uttered a priceless gem of wisdom. Most voters look to debates for information and insight into what candidates think and how they handle pressure. And if you're like me, you really resent the intrusion of these obnoxious amen choirs. And that's why these absurdly hyperactive debate audiences and the organizers who insist on packing the house with them are the TV 38 Stooges of the Week. I'm John Keller, TV 38 News.
Well, there you go. All right, flying through the water like a marine mammal.
I'll tell you how you can own this aquatic vehicle by the summertime.
And Joyce makes her choices for the Oscars. She compares her picks with the viewers coming up.
You didn't make up some fake job just so that I would sleep with you, did you?
I'm done with makeup, cat. Wow, my head is spinning. Wow.
You're watching TV 38, entertaining Boston.
Time is running short to save at Hyundai's Leap Year Sales Event. Your extra long month and your chance at extra big savings are flying by. Take the award-winning Santa Fe or the fuel-efficient Sonata, now with 0% APR for 60 months. Or the Accent, starting just over 10 grand. But the days are counting down, so don't miss out on America's best warranty. Don't wait another 4 years. Hurry this week to your Hyundai dealer. Don't miss your best chance for 0% APR for 60 months. Hurry to your Hyundai dealer.
I never thought I'd buy carpet from a service I saw on TV. It's just not me. But then 4 different people at work told me about National Floors Direct. They said that the price was great and the next day installation was incredible.
At National Floors Direct, we offer next-day installation of beautiful carpeting and hardwood flooring, and we'll beat anyone's price by 15% or the floor is free. Call 888-400-FLOOR.
I saved $800 and no payments for a full year.
Call 888-400-FLOOR and let us bring the store to your door.
Genius. Hi, I'm Michael Bay, director of Hollywood hits such as Transformers, and I demand things to be awesome. Awesome, Pussycat.
Awesome barbecue, awesome pool.
That's why I'm getting Verizon Fios. With the awesomest upload and download speeds. Isn't that right, awesome Verizon guy?
Yes, sir. Blows cable away.
Introducing upload speeds up to 25 times faster than cable.
And you know what the word for that is?
Awesome?
Bingo.
This is fiber optic straight to your door. This is Fios. This is big.
Some people buy the Toyota Tacoma because it's rugged. Some because it retains its value. A Tacoma could also save you thousands compared to similarly priced trucks, which many find appealing. But the vast majority of Tacoma owners are Tacoma owners because of a little thing called Toyota reliability. Should you buy a Tacoma? Ask someone you know who drives one. They're out there.
This is the TV 38 News.
Welcome back here in another live look at Framingham as cars chug along here following today's heavy snowstorm. Still a band of snow with moderate to heavy snowfall in parts of our region. This storm did not only affect New England, however.
That's right. Ohio spent Friday shoveling, snow blowing, and plowing. The combination of flakes and freezing rain led to icy roads, which slowed the morning commute.
And travel was just as treacherous down in Kentucky. The southern state was hit with a dangerous ice storm. Luckily, temperatures quickly began to rise, and rain helped melt much of the ice that fell earlier. But as we see with winter weather in some of the southern states, when Missouri, Tennessee, when those folks get it, they don't know how to handle it. And man, the driving is just
But the pictures
awful.
we just showed of driving, everyone was just cruising right along. But we did see like accidents
Spin
earlier
outs
today.
and rollovers and everything.
Yeah,
else.
it's really scary.
That's the same storm, by the way, that's with us right now. That's the same storm that hit them out there.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you say that? You didn't say that, did you?
No, but I knew that. I did know that.
I didn't have my
I knew
coffee
something.
tonight. I'm sorry.
That was it.
Yeah. Well, Sarah hasn't had hers either. At least that's tonight's excuse for me. Snow, you see it there in the blue? That's the moderate to heavy snow that Scott was just talking about. Right in the middle of the screen. Wherever you see the blue, it's snowing hard. The pink is where it's sleet and snow and ice. And plain old rain is the green that you see there. Off to the north, that white is lighter snow. We're going to see that blue, the darker snow, continue to fade. And eventually, it will get out of here by about midnight tonight. So we are looking for things to finally taper off. But it's going to be a little while. How much has fallen so far? 8 inches at Reading, 8 inches at Peabody, and down at Revere, 8 inches, 8 inches in Beverly. Everybody has more than 6 inches now. This Walpole and Boston totals, they were several hours ago, so by now they'll definitely be over 6 inches, and they'll have probably 8 or 9 before this whole thing wraps up in the next couple of hours. So here are the headlines. The storm will exit tonight. Quiet weekend is coming up. Sunday, the pick of the weekend, by the way. It'll be near 40 degrees of sunshine. The next storm, hate to talk about that, but it comes in here on Tuesday. This time, it may be more of a rainmaker than a snowmaker. A mix is likely, but changing over to rain at this early stage. Here's a day for you tomorrow, broken up. 28 degrees in the morning, 32 at noon, and 34 degrees at 4 o'clock. A perfect day to dig out. Right now, it's 31 degrees in the Boston area. Everybody is around the same, except a little warmer to the south. That's where it's changed over to rain, around Plymouth and down toward Hyannis. Nantucket actually went to rain. They went snow, rain, back to snow, and now it's back to rain again. So I can't make up mine down there in Nantucket, but probably rain now for the most part. It'll continue. There goes the storm out to sea, and in comes the clearing. Thank goodness. What a day. 34 degrees tomorrow. The clearing will begin early, and the sun will be out by mid-morning. It'll be beautiful on Sunday, 40 degrees and sunny. And even though 40 is not really warm, the sun is so much stronger now than it was in January. It's higher in the sky and just plain old stronger. It'll melt some of the snow, and Monday, too, 40 degrees. Look for a mix to start here on Tuesday night. So that's it. Look for another 1 to 2 hours of the pretty heavy stuff, then light stuff after that.
Okay. It's only going to get better from here.
Right.
Okay.
Do you own a jet ski?
No.
Do you own a jet ski?
No.
All right, you guys don't have to pay attention to this story, though. But if you do have a jet ski, you have a chance to make a big trade up.
Yes, check this watercraft out, my friends. It is called the Seabreacher and is made to look like a dolphin. It comes in 1- and 2-seat versions and can partially act as a submarine. Users can go about 5 feet deep at a speed of 20 miles an hour. On the surface, it can go 50 miles an hour and leap into the air, just like a dolphin. They'll hit the market this spring, cost about $75,000. So you have to have a little bit of extra cash to buy one of those.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive toy,
That
Steve.
is so cool.
Yeah, it's
I've
very
never
cool.
seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
It, too, can be yours.
I want one.
I'm sure you
Scott,
afford
can
it.
you go out and Just pick one up for me?
I'll go in with you, maybe.
Would you?
Yeah. No, actually, I'll pick it up for you, and
we got no shot.
You pay for the whole thing, but I get dibs.
Thanks. We love the snow. We love the snow. We love the snow. I just have to convince myself. All right, I'm not jealous. I won't say I'm jealous. Dan Roach is in Fort Myers, Florida, and takes a look at the team's first workout in sunny weather.
Steve, it was a hot, humid day down here in Fort Myers, Florida. Temperatures in the high 80s. There was a slight breeze, but it was very hot. But no complaints from the players. They love this baseball weather, and it was nice to see the entire team together for their first full squad workout of the spring. The defending World Series champions took to the field this morning following a team meeting.
I try to keep my message kind of to a minimum, but at the same time, you have a responsibility of telling players how you feel about things. So try to be concise, short, and to the point.
The first full squad workout featured pitchers throwing off the mound. Plenty of defensive work for the infielders as they took ground balls. And some hitting from the likes of Mike Lowell, David Ortiz, and Manny Ramirez.
In the past, guys would come here to get into shape, and I think now guys are in shape and looking to really fine-tune themselves. So I think our group looked good. I mean that in the sense that you didn't look so rusty that you hadn't picked up a bat in 6 weeks. Guys looked like they were, in the position to really start putting things together.
What was day one like as a member of the Boston Red Sox first full squad workout?
It was great. I mean, it was real productive. Millsy, I think, does a good job of planning everything. Everything runs real smooth. You get your work in, you get out. And, I think the one thing is you can't simulate the sun when you're up north. Yeah. So you just got to get used to that, too. But it was good practice.
Now, the Sox will work out over the next several days, and then here at City of Palms Park next Thursday, it's their first exhibition games of the spring. Boston College at noon, and then Northeastern at 6. That's the very latest with the Red Sox here in Fort Myers, Florida. I'm Dan Roach, TV 38 Sports.
All right, Danny, you can catch Roachy on another edition of Red Sox This Week, live from Fort Myers, coming up this Sunday. You can see it at 10 right here on TV 38, and again over on WBZ right after Sports Final. And the Celtics will try to put an end to their 2-game losing streak tonight. They're in Phoenix to take on Shaquille O'Neal and the Suns. And Shaq, by the way, already has a new nickname out there. They call him the Big Cactus. It sticks, right?
Yeah.
No longer Shaq, the Big Cactus. Hey, like Roachy, it's hot, it's steamy, it's sunny.
He's just trying to make us all jealous.
I know.
He's rubbing it in.
I know. That's all right. He's doing a great job out there.
The boy needs sunblock, if you ask me. I tell it to him every spring. He doesn't listen to me.
Thanks, Steve. Have a good weekend.
Well, it was in doubt a few weeks ago thanks to the writer's strike.
Yeah, but the show will go on for the Oscars. We'll find out. Joyce is picking to win up next. And here's a look at tonight's trivia question. What was the first sequel to win Best Picture? We've got the answer for you right after the break.
Closed captioning is brought to you by New England Ford. Visit your local Ford dealer or go to newenglandford.com.
It's the one event. It's the one deal you can't miss. For the first time ever, your New England Ford dealer is celebrating President's Day all month long by making your first 3 payments when you buy or lease a Ford Focus or Ford Fusion. That means right now you can get a new Focus with a total savings of up to $2,000. Or choose a new Fusion with a total savings of up to $2,500. Don't wait. 3 months of no payments is our best deal of the year. Only during our President's Day celebration at your New England Ford dealer.
Oh, no. We're out of ink. It's Dell Inc. Cancel the meeting. Postpone the meeting. Forget lunch. We don't need to eat. Back off, people. I need room to think. Help, people! We're going down. Code red.
Great news. You can get any Dell Ink at Staples, plus toner, printers, and more.
Code red. Oh, Dell Inc.
And save over 20% on Dell Ink when you use Staples Rewards and Recycle. That was easy.
Why do New England developers choose IBEW Local 103?
For the past decade, Legal Seafoods has counted on Local 103 and TNT Electrical to fast-track our projects. Their trained and highly skilled workforce keeps us on time and on budget. We rely on Local 103 and TNT Electrical for the highest quality craftsmanship.
TNT Electrical is proud to partner with Legal Seafoods and Local 103.
For your next project, visit the103advantage.com.
They say if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. Might as well do it in style. The ever-dependable, fuel-efficient, all-new Accord from Honda.
Lease a Honda Accord for $219 a month for well-qualified customers.
Here's the answer to tonight's trivia question. The first sequel to win Best Picture was The Godfather Part 2. The only other sequel to win was Return of the King. Bring on the giant gold men and roll out the red carpet. The Academy Awards are here this weekend. It is Hollywood's biggest night as the industry's elite gather to honor their film peers.
But who should come out on top? We all have our own ideas on that. Driscoll Haywick gives us her picks and compares them with fans who emailed her with their choices.
There's a whole ocean of oil under our feet.
He gives a savage performance, and he's my pick for Best Actor, Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood. Most of you said the same.
Whisper.
But Christina declared the one and only amazing Mr. Johnny Depp as the malevolent Sweeney Todd.
There is nothing left.
While Ed tagged Tommy Lee Jones as the truth-seeking father of a missing serviceman in The Valley of Allah.
I will help you think this through.
While Jane named George Clooney in Michael Clayton. For Best Actress, I choose Marion Cotillard for her limb-by-limb transformation into the tragic French cabaret singer Edith Piaf.
You can entertain yourself? Must all seem strange to you.
But most viewers were split between Julie Christie as an Alzheimer's patient in Away From Her.
I don't really know what kind of girl I am.
And Ellen Page as the precocious teen navigating her way through a pregnancy in Juno. And speaking of Juno, that's my pick for the Best Picture of the year. A fresh blend of humor and heart, smart dialogue, and one knockout star-making performance. Almost no one agreed with me. Most of you picked the Coen brothers' existential thriller No Country for Old Men about a stash of cash and a relentless psychopathic killer. Molly from Boston said, Javier's haircut alone is Oscar-worthy. I'm still terrified of this man.
In the Best Supporting Actor category, you overwhelmingly picked Javier Bardem, while I picked Casey Affleck's complex performance in the assassination of Jesse James. But most of us agreed on Amy Ryan in Gone Baby Gone for Best Supporting Actress. Those are our picks. Sunday, they'll make their picks. Back to you, Sarah, Scott, and Ken.
All right, Joyce, thank you so much. Also, some other news tonight. J-Lo gave birth to twins, a little boy and a little girl.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And you're going to name them what?
Lilo and Milo. And J-Lo.
What's wrong with Anthony?
Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Got it.
That pig keeps eyeballing me.
There's nothing there.
It's a Houdini pig.
James Porter and his daughter couldn't be more different.
I'd like to go to Georgetown.
You gotta see more than one college.
But on March 7th,
Road trip! Road trip!
Oh, no.
they'll discover
How's the daddy-daughter bonding going?
they have more in common than they ever imagined.
Time for you to shine, baby.
From Walt Disney Pictures,
Might have eaten all the coffee beans you threw away.
College Road Trip, rated G.
Well, I hate to ask this, but are you just treating me special because I booked with Hotels.com and you know I'm going to write a review of my stay?
Yes.
Hotel reviews from people like you. Welcome to Hotels.com.
At Nissan of Bourne, we make your car shopping experience easy, fast, and fun. Now at Nissan of Bourne, lease a new 2008 Nissan Frontier for just $229 a month. It's part of Nissan of Bourne's spectacular winter sales event. Now is the time to lease a new Nissan Frontier for just $229 a month.
At Nissan of Bourne, we do business one family at a time.
Nissan of Bourne, Route 28 on the Bourne Auto Mile and at nissanofbourne.com.
Nissan of Bourne, come drive with us.
Are you single? Don't you think it's time for some balance in your life between work and your social life? Lunch Dates helps thousands of active, busy singles to find successful long-term relationships. Start with a relaxed, low-key meeting for lunch or after work for coffee or a drink, personally arranged for you by your Lunch Dates counselor. So take the next step and call Lunch Dates today at 617-254-3000 or take the free survey at lunchdates.com.
That 70s Show, weekdays at 5 on TV.